Namaste everyone, welcome to Yoga.Asana. Today we're going to discuss the second limb of Ashtanga Yoga by Patanjali in his Yoga Sutras. It's Niyama. Niyama is the moral observance we have to follow to be in harmony with our own self. We saw what is Yama. Yama is to be in harmony with the universe, and Niyama is to be in harmony with our own self. And if you follow these 5 principles, you really can achieve a balanced and harmonized state of mind. So the first of all these principles is Saucha, which translates to being pure, being clean. It's not just the physical body, it's also for your mind and for ourself. So how we can be clean? So every day we shower, we brush our teeth, like we physically clean ourselves every day. The same thing applies to our mind. We accumulate a lot of emotions, a lot of negative thoughts, or just thoughts for that matter. So every single day letting that go and being very pure and clean is Saucha. We can practice using meditation, chanting the names of gods or chanting different mantras to really set the pace for the day, like to come back to our own self and start fresh without a lot of clogging, without a lot of baggage. And then we come to Santosha. Santosha, we can translate it to contentment. Contentment is not to say, okay, I have done enough, I'm just going to be sitting at home, lazing and relaxing. It's not that. It's to put all the effort in and to be content. All the effort, you have to put your best work into the work you're doing, your best effort, and then, okay, say, now I've put enough effort to this and now I'm going to be content whatever the outcome is. So this is Santosha, being content with everything in your life, with your work, your relationship, your practice, your physical practice or your breath or anything, to be content, to be really centered. That is Santosha, contentment. The third of all this Niyama is Tapas. Tapas means a discipline, a fire. For example, if you want to get something in your life, if you want to do something, you put a lot of effort in it. It's day in, day out. It's a consistent effort. So tapas is, for example, yoga is talking about reaching the state of samadhi. Just to do some work, we put a little bit of, lot of effort to get something done, to move this to there. But imagine to attain enlightenment, how much effort we should put and how much discipline we have on a day-to-day basis to go there. And every single breath, it should be resonating in your mind again and again to really regulate what is really your practice, what is really your understanding. That is tapas. And fourth of all this niyama is Svadhyaya, which means studying about your own self, or we can also say self-study. How and what is self and how can we reach that self? So every single day putting a lot of effort to really study what is yourself, who am I, where did I come from, what is this body, what is this mind, what is beyond this body and mind, what is our breath. To put a lot of consistent effort in studying what we really are, about ourselves, the different philosophies in different parts of the world, not just study about Hinduism or Buddhism, study about everything, study about different philosophies. We have an open mind to really learn. That is what Svadhyaya is, to really learn without having judgments. The more and more we have judgments, the more and more we become ignorant. So we didn't even try anything, then we just say, oh, this is bad, I don't believe in this. Oh, science, I believe in. I don't believe in yoga, I don't have this faith. Because we're very judgmental. We don't really want to explore something and then come to a judgment. Before even exploring, we say, oh, because we do not know. So that is ignorance. So Svadhyaya is to just open up all the avenues to really learn which we do not know, to really put an effort to know what we do not know. And the last one is Ishvara Pranidhana, which is surrender to the Supreme, to the Divine. How do I say Ishvara Pranidhana is for me, it's the most important of all the niyamas, because the moment you surrender to the Supreme, everything falls into place somehow. For example, our mom, like every mom does not harm her child for any reason. Maybe sometime she can beat her, a little bit of a slap, and you're saying, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Doesn't mean she hates you, doesn't mean she doesn't like you, doesn't mean she wants to harm you, but it actually means she wants to go in the direction, like this direction, that direction, whichever direction she points you to. So universe is like that. We are all the children of universe. So for example, if you do not get something in this life, you do not get what you want at this moment, at this time, it doesn't mean universe is telling you, pushing you down and it's harming you. It's actually giving a direction. So everything which happens to us is a lesson, is a learning experience. So when you surrender and when you really accept with your whole heart, accept and surrender to the divine presence in this world, you'll really be very, very in peace with your own self. So these 5 practices, Saucha, Santosha, Tapas, Svadhyaya and Ishvara Pranidhana, will take you back to your root and make you really feel like everything is so beautiful, everything is so nice around me, and you'll be so much in harmony. The more you are in harmony with the universe and yourself, now you can really find the awareness in your body, breath, senses, mind, and Dhyana and Samadhi happens. So Patanjali has given or compiled in such a beautiful way on how to really practice yoga. It will be very beautiful if you can take in a little bit of all this in our everyday lifestyle. Yoga is a lifestyle, yoga is a practice in its own. So not just asana, which is everywhere right now. Very, very important. Your practice is asana, but that is not all. We have so much beyond, and Yoga.Asana is a platform where I would share on my experience on this journey of life and yoga. Namaste.